Hey guys, welcome back. It's party time with some more Metroid Prime 4, and I know it's super dark in here. Wow. So anyway, before I get into the Volcano region here, if you wouldn't mind taking a quick moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, and let me know your thoughts. I always appreciate those things. With that, I will get myself out of the way very quickly here and get into it. Peace out, Home Scout. Alright guys, so I left off in the desert. We got a whole bunch of expansions. Not even sure I found them all, but I found a good number of them, especially the ones that we can get our hands on now. So we're up to 55, which is not a bad deal, yo-yo. So from here, guys, I'm going to head southeast, probably more east. Just to kind of show you on the map where I'm at, where we're heading. I'm here at the save station right by the ivory tower here. And we're kind of heading sort of this direction. The entrance is going to be right around here. The perimeter opens up just a little bit there, so that's why I say it's more east and then kind of southeast. I did play ahead a little bit last night. I didn't get all the way through the volcano, but I feel like...
You should explore the areas you haven't fully surveyed yet. Have you checked out the volcano?
Yeah, he really wants us to go to the volcano. So anyway, from here you can probably make a beeline straight there. As a matter of fact, I see the entrance, those two pillars sticking up. And, see, I didn't get very far into the volcano last night. I thought, well, you know, there's only so many hours in the day. So I had a choice, either cancel today's stream, or just, you know, do it as best as I could as I went. And honestly, that works out sometimes. If I get super stuck, you know, I can always just try to redo the stream, but, we'll see how it goes today. It should be fun, you know, either way. Watching me run around in circles, or just whatever may happen here. But honestly, I'm really digging the game. Like, it's Metroid. It's definitely Metroid. So we cannot actually access this yet. We need the spinner ball, or whatever they call that, the boost ball. And that'll launch us over there. And that'll get us up over there, which, again, we can't reach any of this yet. But I can at least get my scans, maybe. Before I get blasted by bees here. Even the sounds they make are icky. Yee. Hey, there you go. I don't even know why I'm killing them. I don't necessarily need to worry about any of this right now. So this is it, guys. This is our ticket into the volcano. I'm assuming this is going to be in the way into all the biomes. And I'm just now noticing my internet's kind of taking a minute to think here. Looks like it snapped out of it, which is a good thing. I'll keep an eye on it. So, yeah, teleporter key confirmed. Let's go ahead and open the map. We'll see exactly what they're trying to show us here. I love how they show us this, but they don't show you how to get there. They don't tell you how to get there. And the best part is, the best follower ever is absolutely no help. So it's pretty much all up to us to get in there and figure it out. Alright guys, so opening room, welcome to the lava pool, or whatever they call this, the flare pool. Don't forget your 15 pieces of flare. Actually, I think it's a heck of a lot more than 15. 32 pieces of flare? I can't remember. It's a lot of flare. So I don't know why I'm killing these. You don't necessarily need to. I got my scan. I can't help it. When I see shiny things flying around like that, I feel like I have to shoot at them. Oh, these things are rather cool. They drop, it's like caches. They drop, you know, ammo and fun stuff, health, and they regenerate. So So when that turns green again, you can pop it again. Now, I didn't get anything those 2 times, but I have. So this is right out of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I'm assuming we have to freeze the lava and then blow it up with a missile. But I can't do that yet because I don't have a way to freeze it in the first place. But I'm assuming, based off old games, that's what we're going to be doing with these. Otherwise, why would it be here? And check this out, right off the top. You guessed it, missile expansion. Awesome! So now that we got that bad boy. And I think you can actually ride your yeah, see I did. I had my motorcycle in here a little ways, but honestly it felt kind of funny because you're speed limited, and I don't like speed limits. Oh, what's this? I did not scan him. He looks like a 2-legged chomping thingy. Ooh, and he's tanky. So yeah, I don't know about the motorcycle in here. It feels like too tight of quarters for all that business. And moving forward, just a bunch of random stuff.com. This is where we get into some other random stuff.com. We don't have that boost ball yet, so we cannot do that. A lot of scans in here. Broken pickup trucks. Oh, and this door? I'm gonna admit, I got a little stuck in here last night, running around in circles trying to figure out where to go, what to do, and then I finally, like, just had to admit defeat, and I went to leave, and then it happened. I was like, oh, you have to get in here first, and then that'll trigger a way through into the lava pool. Okay. So, you know, I figured out the hard part at least last night, and I can actually get us into this thing today. So welcome to the lava pool. Flare pool. That's what I said. So I don't know if this is the exact same music out of the prior Metroid Prime games where you're in the fire and lava biome. It sounds awful familiar. I would have to turn the old game back on and see, but yeah, it sounds awful close. So anyway, you are going to have to get on the motorbike here. Actually, I'll go ahead and get my scans before I do all that fun stuff. And we can't actually get across, and this might be the reason you're watching the video here. So this is where I got a little stuck last night. I tried everything. I didn't quite die, but I did try taking a dip into the lava. That did not work. But yeah, long story short, we're going to try to get across, and we can't. I'm guessing yours truly up there doesn't want us to go in there. And this is what threw me off. It says make tight turns with, you know, pressing L or ZL while turning. So, you know, I thought that had something to do with it. So I tried everything. Again, to no avail, and I just had to admit defeat. And I went to go leave with my head tucked between my... How does that go? Tail tucked between my legs? And I was like, okay, you know, no harm, no foul. And I'm thinking in my head the whole time, okay, well, the game told us to come here. Like, why would they tell us to come here if, you know, that wasn't where they wanted us to go? And then this happened. And I was like, oh my goodness, I wasted all that time in there trying to tight turn like they were telling me for no reason whatsoever. So anyway, funny thing is I was on my motorcycle when I was leaving and I got into this fist fight, and you can actually kill these things via motorcycle. but I didn't feel like it was a very good weapon system to use. I took a lot of damage, and the motorcycle did not kill these things very fast, so I prefer to do it on foot here. But, yes, you can kill these things via motorcycle if you so desire. Okay, and they dropped nothing for me, and that's okay because I'm maxed out. So now you can actually get in the door here, bada bing, bada bing. And I don't know if I need to scan that again. New biome, new crates to scan. It's all the same old crates, really, but the game counts them as separate scans, so here we go. Wait, what did that say? Pedestrian, I like that. Ouch. See? I did nothing to you. New crates, new scans. Not quite sure what to make of this. These things seem awful interested. I tried shooting that. I tried that. Tried everything. It might be a thing for a stronger weapon, I don't know, but for right now I couldn't figure out what to do with it, so there it stays. Something that I've been noticing too in this playthrough is I haven't really heard, like in the older games you could tell when there was a pickup around, like there was a big loud noise, it was like humming at you, it was calling to you, like if there was a missile expansion behind a wall, if you were standing anywhere near there you would hear that wah, wah. How'd that go again? Wah. And then you would know it was there, even though you couldn't see it. This game, I'm not necessarily hearing that. You know, not to say that's not happening. Maybe I don't have my TV volume up super loud or something and I just can't hear it. I don't know. But, you know, I just hope I'm not missing a whole bunch of goodies because I can't hear them. Okay, good old save station. Go ahead and absolutely get a hard save dropped here. And I literally just ran out of coffee, so this is going to be a problem. Actually, since I just hit that save station, maybe I'll go heat up a quick cup. I will be back here in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Possibly 2 minutes. The Zelda cup deserves proper respect, so I will be right back. And I also thought ahead. I have emergency chocolate. So guess what breakfast is today? Because I was up too late last night trying to get ahead in this game. And just like I announced last night during my live stream, I said, yeah, tomorrow I'll be waking up. I'll only have like 10 minutes to get my stream fired up and get on. And that's exactly what happened. So yeah, there was no time for breakfast today. Oh, hey Wanda, good morning. Good to see you today. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have an awesome one. It is Friday. And wow, Friday came very quickly this week. Very quickly. I guess that's what happens when a game you've been waiting on for a decade finally drops. The week tends to go fast. I remember sitting here on Monday thinking, oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Tuesday, same thing. And then to my surprise, that thing was actually accessible Wednesday night. So that was awesome. Alright, I think I hear my coffee about to be done. There's something about that sweet and coffee, sweet and tart. I don't know what it is, but I like sweet stuff with coffee, like dark chocolate especially. There's an offset there. I don't know. It's genius. Wanda, you said it did go fast. Alright, it did indeed. So I'll go ahead and get back into this, guys. Toodles. So that was Right Twix. That was our save station. We got all sorts of fun stuff in here to scan. Funny, I don't really see these things unless I'm scanning. I walk right into them. Indestructible. Or as Hellboy said in the second movie, instructable. I think. He said some incorrect version of that word. Right after my own heart. Whoopsie. We have an explodey. Yikes! And they are like relentless, man. Oops. Alright, get to some high ground here and deal with them, because they have quite a blast radius, and that is not awesome. And that's impervious. I don't think anything breaks that. I played with that a little bit last night. Yeah, see, nothing. Nothing. So you have to be relatively close to them, unfortunately. Within their blast radius. Ouch. They're smart. Ah! He got me. And then they have one final thing to dish out at you when you finally kill them. So I actually didn't lose this much health last night battling these things, but wow, they're smart. Yikes! It's tough to dodge them, like... And I'm assuming once we get stronger weapons like Super Missile, ouch. These won't be so doggone tough to kill. I mean, look at this. How many missiles do you want me to hit you with? Redonkulous. So tanky. And they really dish the damage out, like, insane amount of damage. Okay, there's two. Where are you at, Poppy? I see you. Alright, wow. And that's just the first room. Like, what are we doing here? Alright. I didn't get too far into this dungeon, so that's why I say this is going to be largely just me, you know, learning it. I just couldn't play ahead very far last night because of time. I'd probably still be awake, you know, getting ahead if I had really tried to get through this whole thing. And it was funny, too, because in my mind I was like, oh, you know, I got through the Volt Forge in 2 hours, you know, should be a breeze. No. The Volcano is definitely very involved. Okay, we don't have that weapon, whatever that says, Obsidian, Blast Wave, or whatever. Obsculating. This almost looks like a magnetic rail. But it doesn't say anything about that, so I'm kind of curious to see, like, what this is gonna do. Whatever it is, I couldn't do anything with it. Alright, let's go ahead and move forward, and I'm assuming there's fun stuff behind these, which we can't access yet. I don't think. Nope. It was worth a shot. Okay, that's the way we came in. We need to go that way. Oops. So not a magnetic rail, but it is a morph ball hole, apparently. So yeah, I got in here, I started fist fighting with those things, and that was about as far as I got last night. So from this point moving forward, it's all gonna be new. And what is this? Fire chip, huh? Did we just get our fire weapon? No, I don't think so. Interesting though, right? We got our fire chip. I wish I knew what that meant. I'm still not used to the buttons. Like this whole Y button to morph ball and X button to psychic. Yeah, it still really got me all twisted. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if the old Metroid games had a different button layout. But it has not been smooth sailing in that wave. Okay, so I don't think there's anywhere else to go in here. Map doesn't really show any other exits except a morph ball tube. Way the heck up there. Ooh, and that's a doohickey. But I don't think we can access that yet. We'll probably have to go in here in morph ball mode, and then that'll shoot us up to go get that. So yeah, I'm really not seeing another way forward here. So I'm going to go back to the giant pool of death, aka the lava pool. Now that I got my fire chip. First I want to drop a hard save to get my health all fixed. And more missiles, by the way. It was funny, I knew there was going to be a reason to go get all those missile expansions I went and got last night. I went through, what, 30 of them just shooting those 3 creatures. Pretty wild. Hey Atlantis, welcome back. And to answer your question, yes, I am still loving the game. This is definitely going to be a completed game. There's no way I'm not finishing. Okay, so I don't know what else to do here. I'm just going to go ahead and go back this way. Now that we've got our chip, I don't know. I'm thinking back to last night's stream when I talked to our favorite sidekick ever. And he said if you find any tech, bring it to me. So maybe we have to bring that fire chip to him to proceed into the volcano here. You know, thinking back to old Metroid Prime games, a lot of times you cannot get through an entire area. You have to kind of like go in there, get something, go to a different biome, do something else there, get something else, and then go back to the biome you were originally in. So, you know, there might be a lot of back and forth like that in this game. Not really sure yet. We will find out. And I just noticed that the bridge gave us a new scan and I didn't read it. Okay, it's just basically telling us it's broken. Thank you so much for letting us know the bridge was broken. And I spent so much time in here last night, like I found all sorts of fun stuff I couldn't reach like that. I thought maybe it was a grapple point. No, it's a pickup expansion. All this stuff that's way too far to scan. I tried riding the bike in the lava. That does not work, by the way. So yeah, I'm just really thinking, you know, since there's nothing else I can do right now, we might have to go back and talk to Yahoo in order to... Oh, wait a minute. That thing said fire chip. And it also said integrated into suits, so maybe I can actually dip myself into the lava now? And if you're going to try this, don't go far into the lava, because you do not move fast in the lava. Like, you don't move at all, almost. So yeah, if you're super far from shore, you're not going to be able to get out. Upgrade required. Okay, we don't have that yet, unfortunately. Maybe the bike does? No, it does not. Okay, well, it was a good thought. Oh yeah, and then there was this, which we cannot blow up yet. But even if we could, we couldn't get in there anyway, because it's all lava. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a fast travel ability. So in order to go all the way back and talk to Yahoo, I think we just have to drive the motorcycle all the way back across the desert. I was really hoping that we would have had a fast travel system in this game, it being 2025 and all. But I don't know, I've gone to the maps, I've gone to the save stations, and I couldn't seem to find a way to do a fast travel. Oh, check that out. Once again, I think we have to freeze that, blow it up so that we can actually access that, but there's another expansion. Oh yeah, so Atlantis, thanks for asking about the sidekick. Yeah, in the beginning he was a little much, I'll be honest, you know, I mean, it wasn't to the point I would have started complaining about it. But he was a little much. He talked a lot, he was just kind of in the way, in your face. But once you hit a certain point in that opening scene, the tutorial stage, so to speak, he kind of takes a step back and leaves you alone, so... Does he ruin the game for me? Not at all. In fact, it seems like as the Metroid games come out, the Federation troops become more and more involved. Like Metroid Prime 3, Corruption, there was a lot. They were really involved in the game. Like, very opening scene, you're talking to their doctors, you know, you're interacting with them. They're in your earpiece. See, I just kind of expected there to be more Federation troop involvement in this game. And again, guys, I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way to fast travel. I don't think there is. But I was just looking for maybe an obscure button prompt that maybe I missed. And now that I'm in the save station room, maybe there's a button prompt here to fast travel. See, it just says save station. It doesn't say... I don't see any kind of icon to fast travel or anything. So if it's here, I'm missing it. Okay, so I don't know if that's the answer, you know, going all the way back to Yahoo here. Fired ship. Okay, so yeah, we definitely need to go back to Yahoo, because I remember Yahoo saying he was level 4 engineer something or other in the very opening scene there, so that's absolutely tells me that's what we have to do next. Yeah, Atlantis, it's funny. I noticed that's a pretty common theme in the video game world, especially when video game companies make us wait an extra long time for the release for whatever the reason, you know, delays, cancellations. Look at me getting all turned around. When I was really into Breath of the Wild, you know, I got to a point where I was hitting burnout. You can only play a game so many times before you're looking for the next big game. So I remember at the time, and this was going back some years now, I was Googling like other games like Breath of the Wild. And one thing that kept popping up on Google answers was Cyberpunk. Now the game wasn't out yet. It was getting close to release. I think maybe like 2, maybe 3 months at that time. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh. So now we're definitely not getting back in until we have a way to get past that. So anyway, yeah, it just kept saying, you know, Cyberpunk. Now it's and it said it's a different universe, but the gameplay will have a Zelda feel to it. The bad boyness, the combat strategy, the open explore elements. So of course, you know, I was waiting for that game to launch, and it finally did. And I remember just reading all these negative reviews. This isn't what they promised. Blah, 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 blah. On and on they went. Just nothing but negativity, negativity. So you know what? I just finally bought the game, played it, and I loved it. I played it many times. So, I don't know. I always take reviews with a grain of salt now. Same thing with the Star Wars Outlaws game. Just tons and tons of negative reviews. Bought the game, played the game, loved the game. So I guess Metroid Prime 4 is no exception. I don't know why that is in the video game world. And honestly, I don't know what people expect. It's a video game.
Looks like you found some more technology in Flare Pool. I'm pretty good with machines. Want to bring it back to base camp so I can take a look?
Thanks, Captain Obvious. I'm so glad he told us to do that right after I already figured it out. And now you understand why I nicknamed him Captain Obvious. And I still haven't figured out what these crystals are all about. Okay, I've already found that. That's already marked on my mini-map there. And I noticed, too, that regen for the motorbike here, after you hit the boost, as long as you're driving on the ground, like as long as your tires are on the floor here, it regens. But as soon as you jump or launch off one of these dune hills or whatever, it stops regenning. So I'll try to demonstrate that. Took me a while to figure out like what was causing it to regen. Yeah, when you're getting airtime, no regen. And I'm trying to get some airtime here so you can see that. Oh, I have not encountered one of these yet. Wonder what he drops. Nothing. So maybe after you pop into the first biome and pop back out, those start spawning in. So anyway, yeah, if you get a good enough jump, I just wanted to point that out, that regen will stop. And it takes a second to start going back up again. So if you really want that boost to like regen, I wouldn't drive super fast to where you're jumping over things, is what I was getting at. In a gazillion different words. It's not gonna let me have my crystals, is it? Give me that! Yeah, the motorcycle, it's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. And it was a lot of fun getting the motorcycle, like the Volt Forge, that was a proper dungeon. A lot of combat, a lot of boss type enemies, it was just a blast. So just to show you on the map exactly what I'm doing here. Right on the western edge of the desert, whoops, I'm all over the place right now. You'll come to one of those teleporters. It's not a teleporter per se, it's a cannon basically. So we're gonna shoot ourselves out of the cannon like the circus here, and that'll be quicker to get back to Yahoo. Funny, I got my emergency chocolate ready and it's still sitting here. Let me do something about that. Nom nom nom. So good! Uh-oh, I just dropped a piece, I could feel it. And the bad thing about dropping chocolate is eventually it melts. Especially if it's touching your body. Mm-hmm. There was a missile expansion up there. That was awesome finding that. Funny, I'd walked past this point many times, never saw it. Okay, I don't think we can do anything with that yet. I'm gonna try anyway because I have the fire chip. But, yeah, we probably still need to talk to Yahoo, and that might be, in fact, why that door is there. Ah, he's new. I don't remember there being enemies in here.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Flare Pool.
Hey, he's got some new tech.
Alright, what do you got? It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a chip inside. Okay, let me analyze it. Lemoyne tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use another new shot type.
Good old emergency chocolate.
Give her a try.
Oh yeah, it's on fire, alright. Awesome.
You can now use the fire shot. You can shoot projectiles with extremely high temperature, so I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot. If you find anything else, bring it in to me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
Alright, that's pretty cool. I guess that's just a hologram. So there's another save station here. I might as well drop that hard save. That was quite a long trip to get over here. So yeah, I call it emergency chocolate because in an emergency, chocolate is delicious for breakfast. And just like I predicted last night, I went to bed so late I did not have time to wake up and eat. It's not my fault. Metroid Prime 4 launched. Okay, so it looks like right arrow is missile. If I hit my down arrow, that bumper now shoots the fire shot. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to. And wow, we only got 30 of them. And then trigger, it looks like just the regular beam. Interesting. Wonder what happens in psychic mode. Nothing new. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yikes! I was just kidding. No, wait a minute, that's the right way. Where'd these guys come from? Maybe they want you to kill them with the fire shot, but I don't want to waste the shots. Like, we might need those. Sweet. Oh, and I'm thinking back to all those areas we saw that webbing that said it was highly flammable. It was everywhere. I don't even remember like where it all was now, but there was a lot of it. And yeah, we have not been in this room yet. So just to show you on the map, this was on the way back out to the cannon there. And I am now in this little complex. We got a couple of doors here. And this thing I'm a hoozy. A ring made of processed pressure plate, huh? So I think all those words were just basically telling us stand here. I'm using my psychic power now. It looks like that has to spin around. Huh. Looks like a tutorial. And that's probably for the ice weapon, which we don't have yet. Okay, that was nothing useful. So it looks like the way through the big door is through this thing, which I probably can't do yet because I don't have fire and ice. Oh wait, that's not fire, that's electricity. Okay, so I definitely can't proceed in here. I'm gonna try it anyway just because I'm here. I want to see what happens when I start fooling around. These stones don't have any different patterns on them. But there's 3 stones, so I might be able to do one of these. Hey, check it out, I found one. Okay, so you gotta shoot through that thingy, and then that'll activate that. So yeah, I'm assuming once we get the other 2 elements here, we'll be able to finish off this room. Interesting. And now that I've got the fire cannon, I kind of feel like I want to go back through and burn all those webs. And I wish for the life of me I could remember where they were all at. I might just have to run the forest real quick until I find them. Because there was a lot of that stuff. I mean, those webs were everywhere. So yeah, this might not be the flare pool video, because now that I'm thinking about it, guys, we can't get back into the flare pool right now. That lava waterfall or whatever triggered, and we can't get past that right now, so I don't see where there's a point in going back. In fact, we might have to go to the snow biome now and get the snow chip. That's actually an interesting thought. Give me a minute here to have a mental argument with myself and try to figure out which way I want to go. I really want to go around and get the pickup stuff, so I think maybe I'll do that right now. I'm just trying to figure out what the quickest way to do that. I might go back in through the main entrance because that definitely had something to burn out of the way. Oh, I know, Atlantis. Chocolate is definitely my kryptonite. Ever since I was a kid, I could not get enough of this stuff. I've had complete meals comprised nothing but chocolate. So good. And in addition to my dark chocolate, I actually have 3 Andes sitting here. Cream de mince. And I bought them because I was at the store and it was almost Christmas, and it wasn't my fault. Alright. So there's the Tree of Life. We gotta go left, Twix. And I don't know what else to call this, so I call it the fallopian tubes, but basically on the right-hand side of the fallopian tubes here, we will find our burn spot. And honestly, this feels a little clumsy to me. Switching weapons like this, you're using your left joystick to drive, and then, like, in the middle of combat while you're trying to run away, you need to, like, take your thumb off of that so you can move to the weapon you want to open. I don't know. Again, it just feels like very clumsy button layouts to me. You know, maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm complaining for no reason. But, again, it just feels very clumsy to me. Sweet. Again, limited shots here. Wow, they make you work for it, don't they? Oh, wow. That's probably going to increase our shots. And so it did. It actually is called Shot Expansion. I'm so smart. And I have a feeling I'm going to waste my shots, but I just have to know. Curiosity killed the cat. And the cat is dead. It was still fun. So yeah, Atlantis, I like all chocolates. A big chocolate in Germany is Kinder. So good! And they have that here in the States now, but it's, I don't know, somehow it's not the same. I think it's still all made in Germany, but maybe they had to make it to American spec. You know, loaded with toxic chemicals. Oh wow, I wish there was a way to fast travel. Like, you have no idea. So the main reason I wanted to go back through the forest is because I think one of these areas where we have to burn the webs out of the way, I think there's an energy tank behind there. I think. You know, hopefully this isn't a big, massive waste of time here. But either way, we're going to get something. It's either going to be the energy tank or it's going to be weapons pickups. Ouch. Bro! I was trying to live and let live. Uh-oh. He saw me. And of course, coffee is the perfect offset for chocolate. Definitely something to that. It's like having Coke or soda at the theater with your salty popcorn. It's like that sweet and salty offset. Maybe that's why coffee shops always have sweets, because they know it pairs well. Oh, did I not kill him? No, he lived. Okay, I already got that missile expansion. And I think I need to go this way for the webbing I'm thinking of. We still can't do anything with that. We'll need the shock weapon or shock chip or whatever we're going to get for that. The thunder chip. I just renamed that thing like 50 times. This might not have been... I might have zigged instead of zagged, and this isn't the right corridor for that webbing that I'm thinking of. Yikes! I still haven't figured out what this is all about. Oh, it's a cache. Okay, noted. So I guess we'll go in the main doors here. I'll get this sorted out. And now that I'm really thinking about it, more than one place is coming to mind here in the woods that had that webbing. So since I'm going to run the course anyway, I might as well get it all. And don't forget to look behind you. Sometimes there's a little hidey hole back there, and you'd never see it unless you turned around. Oh, that really smarted. Ouch, so did that. I wonder if they fight each other. Haha, they do! Very cool. Yikes, he sees me. Where's he going? Move. Uh-oh. Yikes! So I don't really stay and fight these things anymore. It just feels like a big waste of time. Like, you don't get anything for it. Nothing new opens, you know, nothing happens, really. You're just going through ammo, going through time. Can I think I finally found the right corridor? Oh, man. But I don't think this is the room. Nah, this is just the big giant Hall of Thorns. Game of Thorns. Alright, there it is. Aha! See? I knew what I was doing. I just didn't know what I was doing until I did it. Oh, that is not an energy tank. That's a shot expansion. But hey. Necessary. Given how limited we are. Sweet. Okay, so that's that. I'll show you a quick map shot of that. Booyah, baby. Something I do need to be doing, though, while I'm kind of pushing through. Making sure I'm not missing one of these Bernie walls. Oh, speaking of, guys, I found a couple of those caves out in the desert that had these webs. So, yeah, that'll be fun stuff. And one of those needed the fire weapon to trigger it even to get open. So I'll revisit those as well. Why do I have to make it squishy? Yeah. Just makes me feel dirty. Okay, so I pretty much ran the loop. I'll just go back out via command center. I still see no new web stuff. Whoops. Oh, look at all that damage I've chewed up just trying to scoot past things. We have more Vilgax's cousins here coming up on the bridge. So not Vilgax exactly. Vilgax had more of a squid beard, where these guys have more squid heads. Ouch. Man, these guys are everywhere. Tagged me in the back. That was like letting the door hit me on the butt on the way out. Alright, there's Yahoo. And since I took all that unnecessary damage... was there any webbing in this area? Not that I remember.
Catch you later.
Catch you on the flip side. In T-minus never. Also, I think there's a way to skip this cutscene. Yes, there is. And this one, maybe? No. Maybe the game needs time to think. I like how it plays catch. That's a cool graphic. Alright, so I already got the Bernie stuff that way. Another cool thing about that save station, I noticed it maxed out our shots too, so not just the missiles, but all ammo. So our fire weapon is now good to go. Oh, what do we got here? This is new. Hey, Brian Austin. Good morning. Good to see you. Afternoon, whatever this is. Uh-oh. This reminds me of that one Samurai Jack episode where he gets, like, thrown back in time. And he's surrounded by all the green monsters. This actually reminds me of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. When you finally make it to the alien world, it's raining the whole time, and it's acid rain. This isn't acid rain, I don't think, because I'm not taking damage, but I notice all the enemies are glowing green now. I can't help but to wonder what that means. Maybe they're a little tankier? So far they kind of feel the same. Huh. We're experiencing this together, guys. I have not played ahead this far, so that whole green rain thing was very unexpected. And I gotta say, the deeper I get into this game, the more into it I'm becoming. Like, I'm really getting hooked on it. There's the ivory tower. Everything's green now. I don't know if I like this. Now it's turning normal. What's that all about? Maybe it was only by the forest area? No, it seems to have gone away. Okay, I'll take it. So anyway, I went around the map last night during the stream there, and I found all these fun things on the map. These markers that I put down, those need the grapple beam, which I don't have yet. And some of these required fire weapon. Okay, so that's thunder, I cannot do that. Thunder blocker, cannot do that. One of these should say fire. Ladder of Thought? That doesn't help. Let's go there, and I think that was the fire one. Okay, there it is. Full speed. I'm not jumping over dunes, and that meter is going back up. Actually, I don't see where it stops jumping over dunes anymore. I'm so confused. Okay, this is the ice. Wait. Maybe this was the one full of spider webs. Aha! I knew what I was doing, I just didn't know I was doing until I was doing it. Did that make sense? I feel like that didn't make any sense. And just to make sure I'm not missing, like, a morph ball hole or something, I feel like I need to burn all of the stuff out of the way. Okay. I'm seeing nothing. And now you know. So I have not been past this point, obviously. Because I couldn't get past that first door. Oh, what do we got here? Ah, more of those crystals that I can't seem to figure out what to do with. Oh, it's shot ammo. I wonder if that's the same thing the birds drop when I shoot the birds out in the desert that I've been wondering about. These things are pretty good for drops. What dog? Pretty much every single one that I've shot so far. Hey, look at all the green stuff. Still haven't figured out what that material is for. That stuff's everywhere. I was hoping you could just shoot one and like everything would burn. Again, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing like a morph ball hole or something. Or, you know, maybe a pickup drop out of one of these webs, you just never know. And wow, we gotta get up there? Psychic door, I think. So yeah, we actually need to get up there. Ah, check this out. Whoa. Ah, I'm smelling what they're cooking. I feel the need for some jump boots. But first I want to get all my goodies out here. Alright, very cool. Apparently, I cannot jump quite that high, so it looks like it's going to be a 3 jump type of deal. Wow, still. Oh, it's so close. I'm excited. Better be something cool. Yeah, it's something pretty cool. Not even sure what that is, but... Charged fire shot. Launches several fire shots. Okay, so it's kind of like the super missile, only for the fire. Teleportation. No freaking kidding. Wonder if that means we can fast travel now. No webs left behind. They are evil, they must be destroyed. Wow, not one single morph ball hole. So maybe there's not a missile expansion in this little dungeon after all. Then again, it could be behind some pots. I wasn't thinking about checking those. Because I found one of these caves, and there was a missile expansion in there, and you did have to break pots out of the way to even see the hole. So maybe that's why I'm so hardwired now to like break everything and check every little corner. I really thought there would be something behind the statue here, or maybe it moves. Okay, bear with me while I get a couple of screenshots of this thing. You never know when you're gonna... Whoops. Never know when you're gonna need a quick thumbnail for something like this. So this is normally what I'm doing when I'm playing ahead. Like, you guys don't see this part of my process. Sweet. I'm kind of glad I took the little detour and went and explored the desert again. It's like a pretty good rule of thumb with any Metroid game. As soon as you get a new upgrade or a new ability, go back through and use that ability to get your hands on the things you can get on. Okay, so it looks like I have an interact crystal here, which means this just might very well be a... Oops. A fast travel system. I just now saw your chat from earlier there, Brian Austin. Crystal clear. Thanks for having my back. Good stuff. Okay, I don't know exactly what happened there, other than it just kicked me out of the dungeon. That was kind of disappointing. Alright, let's see if anything else says fire. Oh, see, now it's prompting me to go over here. So yeah, that's probably it, guys. That thought I had earlier. We probably need to go in there, get the ice chip now. And then we'll probably have to go over to the Thunderdome. Let's get ready to rumble! And get our electrical charge shot thingamahoozy. Ice blocker, yeah, that's not going to get us in. Thunder blocker, no. That's another ice thing, yep. And I can't remember now why we couldn't complete this entire thing. I could get in a little bit, and that's where we got our missile expansion. And now I can't remember what was blocking my way further in. And man, that's a long drive just to find out I can't go through there. But I feel like we need to. Pretty much hard east, just right of that maybe. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I missed. I kept doing that last night too, I kept missing these things. Ah, cool. So the ones that are still painted green still count. I am not going the right way. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Veer right of that one. I already know the thunder ones require the electrical charge. Oh, wow. You're getting cold up there too, where you're at there, Brian Austin. So we've actually been having like 25 and 30 degree days. Not okay. I do not agree with winter, and I never will. But one thing that I will say about winter, I do like having cold faucet water. I'm still not saying I agree with winter. This is not compliance. But I do like being able to turn on the tap water and getting a nice cold glass of ice water, my friend. Okay, so I just have to know here. What was blocking me from proceeding into this little area? And just in case you didn't catch last night's stream, this is where that missile expansion was. Oh, that's right, the water. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to freeze this, because I doubt the fire is going to do anything here. Okay, I'll have to try to remember that so I don't waste my time coming back here for no reason. But hey, if we're going to go get the ice shot next, I can come right back here. I think that's one of those crash sites with a mech part. I missed all of those, that was awesome. And that! Jeepers. Yep, been here, done that, got the t-shirt. So I guess we'll just head over to Hebra here, the ice biome. And we'll see if we can't find our ice chip real quick. So I'm not seeing where jumping the dunes is making that stop anymore. Or maybe it just has to be like a really big jump. I do notice one thing, when I throttle down, it really stops recharging. Like, you really have to be going full speed in order to see that recharge. I hope there's a way to reduce that cooldown. And you know, I was saying last night, like, it feels like a whole bunch of wasted space out here in the desert. I love that there's open world, but there's not much here. And I was saying, you know, I don't even know what they'd put out here for, like, loot. And I thought of something last night after I was laying in bed thinking about the game. More upgrades for the motorcycle. Make it go faster. Make the cooldown go away. Just a number of things they could do with that. Make it more powerful on the weapon. See, I don't know, Nintendo, if you're listening, I feel like there's a lot more that we could do with this here. Go away. I think I've already got that one marked. Yes, I do. And I'm really glad our little map markers don't disappear when you, like, walk back over it. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Wrong weapon. That's gonna take some getting used to. That's weird. Normally those lock on and they hit. Okay, so just like the other entrance, it looks like. And looky what I see here. We cannot use that yet. I already know that. Hey! Oh, these are tougher. Nope. So it looks like we have to find our way up there. Or maybe we can't do this yet? More golem parts. I'm really curious to see what that's gonna turn into. Gotta try everything. Ah, here we go. Alright, into the ice biome. My first time here. Got another one of these broken doors, apparently. It keeps talking about a sensor, so I don't know, maybe that's something we can repair at some point and be able to open. Or break. Breaking is always fun. Okay, that's for the grapple, which we cannot use yet. Can't stand on that thing either. I was hoping maybe I'd get a lucky double jump in there, but that ain't gonna happen. Alright guys, I think I need to take about a 2-minute break here. It's time to go water those horses. So I'll come back on with Cam here just for a quick moment. Go get another refill on the coffee because, you know, Zelda deserves coffee. I'll be right back. Ooh, the perfect cup. That is the perfect sipping temperature. Mwah. Alright guys, let's get into this. I am excited to go see the snow biome. There should be a save station right here in the beginning somewhere. That's been pretty typical of getting into new areas. And I mentioned last night that I think, or I didn't know last night yet, but I think I figured it out since, the save system for the autosaves. I think when you enter and exit the main areas of the biomes, it drops that autosave. So theoretically, unless there's other autosaves in there, you know, somewhere else, like before boss fights or something, you can actually, like, replay an entire biome. Even if you've been using the save points. Like, the autosave is a separate file. So in a way, you do have two separate save files you can go back to. I kind of feel like the morph ball belongs up there, but I don't see a way up there. Working tech. Nice, nice. Yep, definitely the ice biome. Okay, I guess that's just a transporter. There's probably nothing up there. New biome, new crates. Blocked access door, that's never awesome. Wait, what did that say? The hatch will release when powered by the connected slot. Is that morph ball maybe? Ooh, we might be able to get into this one. Sweet. Loving it. The more the merrier, for sure. Ooh, is there more to this? No. It's like those video games when you're trying to get the stuffed animal. In my entire life and all the money I've dumped into those machines, I've never once gotten a stuffed animal, or anything for that matter. Okay, it says that circuitry is exposed. I don't know what that means. We might have to morph ball our way up there. I'm also noticing the two doors, left Twix and right Twix. Nuts. Oh, wait, we can do this. I know how to do this. Alright. I thought that was like an eyeball or something at first. Oh man. The accursed boost ball. Okay, so hopefully we'll get our hands on boost ball while we're here, because I don't see another way to get that thing until we get that boost ball. So let's try our different Twixes. We got straight Twix and left Twix. I always like left Twix. And since I cannot reach for one of my two Twix bars to see if I was going to get right or left, because I ate them, I'll just have to pick one from now on. So there's our save point. I'll show you guys a quick map shot. We're not too far in here. Let's get deeper into the dungeon here. Oh, we got some more fun stuff. Hopefully it's not going to take 50,000 missiles this time. Actually, I'm not going to use missiles. First, I'm going to try this. Okay, that's not too bad. If I don't have to waste missiles and other shots, you know, it's probably better to just use beam. Speaking of beam weapons. Oh, there's many. Whoa, very cool. I thought those were ski lifts at first. Okay, never mind. Not as cool. That thing's giving me the willies. It is evil. It must be destroyed. So here's where we launch our cannon out of the circus. Or is this where we go into Morph Ball and get launched? Hard to tell. Why am I getting the sense there's probably a boss fight coming up? Non-operational, you don't say. Oh, here's another one of those bots we can't fire up yet. We still need that electrical shot. And so far I found one of those in every biome. Not the fire one yet, but we haven't really gotten into the fire one. And I'm making sure there's like no psychic platforms, because you have to be relatively close to those. I had a feeling there might be a boss fight of some sort. Oh wow, this is not okay. Can't lock on? Yes you can, okay. Oh good, they're not super tanky. Hey, get back here. Wow, I'm making myself dizzy here. Oh, they did not one hit. Nor did he. Might have to break the missiles out or something. Oh wow, missiles do it in one hit. Okay, that's the way to go here. I wonder if you can use the motorcycle here and like multi-target? No. Oh, good thing we got the missiles. Whoa, did not see them. Actually just jumped, legit jumped. Looks like there's a center here-ish. I guess this is more like an endurance challenge. Will you run out of missiles before the wolves die? And the answer is yes. Maybe I'll try the fire shot. Oh wait, I am using the fire shot. Jeepers. I thought those were missiles. See, this is very confusing to me. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Captain Obvious. The missiles are not as effective. Okay, so now it's going to get real because I'm out of my shots. Oh wow, and they do a lot of damage. Look at that. Oh wow, I might not survive this. So I should have used... Ouch! I should have used, Yeah, I'm not gonna survive this. Or maybe I am. By some miracle. I guess I should have started out with, like, lower grade weapons in the beginning when it was only like 1 and 2 wolves at a time. And save those fire shots for when it really started getting hairy there. That was absolutely intense. Like, I'm legit sweating right now. What do I have? 1 health! If we were playing Fortnite, this would be a moment. I mean, it still kind of is a moment. Of course, I see no pickups whatsoever. I wonder if this is like part of the game. If they intentionally take you down to 1 health before that little cutscene triggered, because it seemed kind of funny timing there. Either that or I just got it insanely lucky. Okay, here's that cannonball, the other end, which we cannot access yet with no spinner boost. I just need 1 crate to shut that thing up. 1 crate! Were those breakable? Didn't think so. There we go. Okay, 2 crates. Well, I thought we were just gonna pop our heads in here, get the ice chip, and then pop out. This is a little bit more involved than that. Elevator is offline. Okay, we got another little puzzle here, apparently. Hey, what do we got there? Everything's offline. That kind of looks like a space pirate container from the old school games. Not these things again. It's like the Vault Forge all over again. There's my health. Alright, first things first, I want to fiddle with this. I think this is offline, so we can't use it yet. Okay, I thought maybe that was going to be the fire weapon thing, but no. Kinda curious to see what's behind here. Oh, we can't get in there. That's electrical weapon. Nuts! Welcome to the ice biome where everything is offline. Except this door.
All clear. I never thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter, Samus. In a place like this. Corporal Rieger Tokabi. Fed Sniper. Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you. But tell me, where are we? We were deep in gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
Alright, so again, more Federation involvement, and I'm kind of liking that about this game. It's like a natural progression from Metroid Prime 3. We got all sorts of fun stuff in here. That almost looks like a larvae. But it's mechanical. Wow, that's quite a weapon. How do we integrate that into our arm cannon?
All this tech is alien to me.
It's all alien! This ain't an IKEA instruction manual. Oh, that's our map.
You were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted. Ah, you want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power's offline. One moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
Alright, sweet freaking deal. Hopefully there will be a save station nearby. Oh wow, we're actually going into this one, so this ain't like the lava pool. Looks like we're actually going for it. So I don't know if... Huh. We haven't gotten our ice chip yet, and if we're actually going to do this entire dungeon, that's going to be involved. So I need to find a save station, I think. Like ASAP. I like how that little hat shows it's blocked. Thunder blocker. Yeah, thanks. Okay, yeah, let's go down the elevator and see if I can't find a save station.
I'll keep an eye on things from here. At least I can.
Wait, maybe this is working now? Currently online. No kidding. So what's the point, I wonder? Wait, we still can't use this. I must have missed a step back there, or a door.
Need something?
Yeah, help. Yeah, wow, everything is still offline. Nothing else to interact with here. Or maybe we have to now go after the beam weapon so that we can do what we need to do in here. That's possible. That's very typical Metroid Prime. A lot of times you'll have to bounce around between biomes so you can progress. Like, you can't always get through one just willy-nilly. There's processes in order to advance through some of these, as we've already found out with the lava pool. Oh wait, what's that on the floor? I didn't notice that before. Oh, I take back everything I just said. We might be okay here. See, I knew there was a reason that thing had to be open to us. It didn't make any sense otherwise. Melted using high temperature tools. Okay, now we're onto something. And I'm taking it that's offline or whatever. Oh, we got these things. Yep, that's very old school. And if you're scanning, you can usually see them like perched on the ceiling, ready to launch, and you can shoot them before they even start coming after you. Oh, I missed one. Oh well. I was trying to scan. Buttons. Alright guys, I need to take a quick 1 or 2 minute break. I will be right back. I know, bad timing. I will be right back. Alright, thanks for your patience, folks. That's what they call angry coffee. That had to be dealt with. In a while, crocodile. Alright, so what are we doing here, I wonder? Extremely low temperatures. Probably nothing to do in this room just yet. Now it looks like we got some options. Oh yeah, we got tons of options. Wow, we're really getting into it. The room of many options. Left Twix and right Twix will not help us out right now. Okay, I already can see I can't get through that door. Hopefully one of these is a save station, because I really kind of want to play ahead a little bit so I have some kind of clue what I'm doing when I come back in here. Okay, so apparently we cannot open that door. I don't know about any of these others. Fire weapon, I'm assuming? Oh, it's one of these. I know what to do with that. If I can figure out, like, how to get around. There's got to be a hole in the wall somewhere. Or in the ceiling. Or maybe there's not. Maybe we have to come in from the other side. So I guess our psychic beam isn't the answer to that one. It says extreme temperatures, that's not our psychic beam. That's interesting. I noticed I could move that with psychic powers, but first I really wanted to just find a save point. Oh my goodness! That's not the save point. And that's the Thunderdome. There we go, now we're talking. Kinda looks like it's snow covered. Hey Atlanta's good to see you back. See, I've gotten myself in a little bit of hot water here, or ice water as it were. I found myself in a new biome and I'm getting deep in. Touching the hologram will release all locked security doors. Okay, hopefully they don't release like a zombie apocalypse. I pushed the big red button. Now hopefully one of these is a save point.
Samus, you hear me? I patched into the facility speakers. I can use them to communicate. I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was you, wasn't it? Nice. Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
My thoughts exactly. This is interesting. Looks like we have to make some kind of a picture code. And it won't let me go like left and down or right and up. It only lets me go these directions. That's... Okay. Probably nothing we can do with that just yet. Oh wow, the room of many things. Okay, we got a Thunderdome lock there. That's unfortunate. So we'll definitely be coming back here with electricity. There is a lot to do with electricity. Case in point. Oh wait, no, that's grapple. Grapple pulls that off. Ah, this is probably how we get behind that frozen door. Wait, where am I going? Aw, man, another thunder lock? Uncool, bro. Or is that the grapple lock? Either way, we don't have it. Yep, the lasso. Okay, looks like more morph ball stuff. I was really hoping we would just be able to find a quick save point like at the very entrance of this place. That's been pretty common. Really surprised we didn't find that. I didn't want to get this deep into this dungeon. I wanted like the whole snow biome to be its own separate deal. So, I don't know, I'm already 2 hours in. I have no idea how involved this is going to be, getting that ice chip. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just clear these rooms for now. Hopefully find a way to save the game in this endeavor. And we'll come back tomorrow and finish out the rest. Oops. Funny, it says opened using telekinesis. I'm not seeing a... Oh, there it is right there. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? There it is, the lasso! So many things I can rip off the walls. Back in the Volt Forge with the lasso. and many other places. Alright, amazing. Now let's see if I can figure out how to use it. That's a lasso. So 2 lasso points in here that I can see. Or 3. Right? Yeah. Okay, so I had to push down on the joystick and then pull it back. That's going to take some getting used to. Well, they really want you to practice that, don't they? Okay, so that was definitely that ice door. It is now unblocked. And I just can't wait to see what this does. I think that's the way we came in, so yeah, we'll go the other way. Oh, nice. I didn't even see that sitting up there. Worth it! I'm so used to shooting the doors, like now I gotta use my hands? This feels like work. I have to actually open the door like a caveman. Oh, I know, Atlantis. The first time you opened up into that biome in that very first game. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. The music, the tones, just the whole thing was awesome. Oh, all sorts of stuff to scan in here. Dude, that one's open. Can't go inside. Or can we? No. So, like, everything in this room is literally broken? Like, everything. There might be something to do in the adjacent room. Uh-oh. It might be a key of some sort. Ah, check it out. Okay. So we need another key from somewhere. One of these machines said something about that thing that we just picked up. Now I can't remember which one that was. Oh, I see. It opened that one, so that's why I couldn't go up and right, because we need that key. So basically, that's how that lock works. So within this room, there's got to be another one of those doohickeys. Okay, why did I just do that? Aha. Funny, I see that glowing green, but I'm not seeing like a prompt for it. But we need it. Oh, there it goes. Alright, now we're cooking with grease. Bada bing, bada bang. Now we can finally get through this sucker. Finally! Oh, I see it's showing me a picture there. Okay, I've already bummed it up. I'll try that again.
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up.
We got another Captain Obvious. It's the army of Captain Obvious. Oh wow, he's not messing around. There's gotta be a save station around here somewhere. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Ah, another one of these things. Okay, so we need to go get the codes again. It's a whole another one of these. Where is my save point? Oh my goodness. Did I miss it? Like, that's possible. Okay, so yeah, to get behind there, we go through the broken glass on the other side. I think that's the way I came in from. Let's see what this is. Please be a save point. Oh my goodness. Ah. Alright guys, I do need to cut this one. We're well over 2 hours here, and we are nowhere near the end of getting done in this little snow biome. So I do want to play ahead. I do want to, like, have an idea what I'm doing. That'll definitely speed up the stream here. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I know that was a struggle getting to that save point, but yeah, it's a lot of fun, guys. Just the element of discovery, it's all here. So I'll say it one more time. Don't read all the negative reviews. They don't have much merit. Playing the game, it feels very Metroid Prime. It just feels like the next game. So this is everything I thought it would be, and so much more after having played Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. So anyway, guys, with that, I'm having a blast. It's the game. It's the feel. It's everything. So with that, please take a moment, like, share, subscribe, comment. I always appreciate those things. And I'll probably be back on later this evening, maybe even another late nighter tonight. We'll see. We'll see how things go as I play ahead a little bit, so I have some kind of a clue. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for being patient during my trials and errors there, and we'll see y'all later on. Peace out, everybody.